Hey everybody, it's Sean here for Ramnet. I wanted to do an ice fishing feature. It's becoming that time. It's January. I like to go ice fishing right after January 17th. It's just a magical day in southern Ontario where I feel that the lakes are a lot more safe or a lot safer, whatever way you want to say it. But one thing I want to say is this. I want to show you the three different stages of preparing. Now, for those amateurs that want to get going, you don't need a huge setup. Go to your kids toys section, get yourself a little kids setup, little kids toboggan. And I gotta tell you, I've ice fished with this for years. It's a great setup. It's got enough room for a little bit of gear, has room for a bait bucket or a 5-gallon in the front if you want. The only thing I'm going to advise is gonna put a piece of tubing on the end of that rope. You're going to want to use either a PVC pipe, warm it up and bend it so it fits that curvature of your hand when you're pulling it. It's a lot more comfortable. Don't destroy your hands. It's just a little tip of the week on that, but you don't need anything big and crazy. Now, the one step up to that, if you have a sporting goods store and they have these wonderful jet sleds, it's probably my go-to. But here's something I want to touch base on. Now, obviously this can fit a lot of gear, and yes, I purposely filled it up to show you and give an example. And yes, that's the amount of gear that you go out with. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the reality. You're going to want your rope a little bit longer. Now, you're going to comment and say, oh Sean, you just gave me a tip of the week on why you should put some PVC pipe on there. Well, I'm going to say stay tuned. That's going to be my ice fishing tip of the week soon. But one thing I want to do is I want to show you that this is a lot longer. Now, it's about the length of me, and the reason why I wanted that long is that if you're walking on the ice and you're pulling this along and you start hearing cracks in the ice, you're going to want to drop that and basically stop, drop, and roll. You do not want the weight of your toboggan to break the ice for you to go in the water. Yes, these sleds are huge. Yes, they float. Don't worry about them. Worry about you. There's no amount of fish that's worth your life. So be safe, and that's what I wanted to show you on that. Now, we move to the next level. This is one of my recent additions. It's huge. Like, that is a massive toboggan, and you know what, I gotta tell you, I find myself going back to this setup more so than that. But as far as gear is concerned, there's no doubt that that can handle a lot more. It's designed to be hauled behind a snowmobile or an ATV, Mr. Buddy heater, gas auger, collapsible clam, and then all my gear to go along with it. And I gotta tell you, between those three, yes, I pick and choose, but I like to be comfortable when I'm out there, because sometimes when you're out there all day, you don't want to be freezing. Now, these are the three different stages of becoming an ice fisherman. And listen, I'm happy to start posting some tips, and as we got out there, I just wanted to say I was doing a little bit of cleaning up, but I wanted to give everybody what I do. Now, if you're an amateur, you know who you are. Do not, and I repeat, do not try to go out by yourself with one of these. All right, you know who you are, and this is what I'm going to recommend. Find somebody who does this. Find somebody who's been out there before. We're happy to take you out. I myself am happy to take you out. Do not go ice fishing or out on the ice without somebody with experience. It's not worth it. That's my ice fishing start of the season tip. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, this is Sean from Ramnet on my ice fishing expedition, the beginning of the season. Thank you.